AI coding has evolved in layers, each adding an external scaffold on top of the last. Prompt engineering, then context engineering, then harness engineering, and finally, loop engineering. Prompt engineering is the starting point. A human instructs the agent explicitly, step by step. Context engineering is next. The agent pulls in its own tools, files, databases, and apps to fill its context window. Harness engineering handles long tasks beyond 5 or 10 minutes. An external system manages the context, decomposing the work into stable execution phases. Loop engineering is the final layer. The scaffold lets the agent prompt itself, based on its own read of what needs doing. As Adi Osmani defines it, loop engineering is replacing yourself as the person who prompts the agent, and designing the system that does it instead. Unlike a fixed chain from A to B to C, a loop acts, reads the environment's feedback, and chooses its next move until the goal is met. A loop is a recursive goal. You define a purpose, and the agent iterates until it is done. That system rests on 6 primitives. The first is automations, the heartbeat, scheduled discovery and triage on a cadence, running until a verifiable condition is true. Claude Code exposes loop, goal, cron, and GitHub Actions hooks, and Codex has an automations tab. The second is Worktrees, for isolation and parallelism. A Git worktree is a separate working directory that shares repository history but prevents file collisions, so many agents run at once. The third is skills, or codified knowledge, reusable files holding conventions, build and test commands, and domain knowledge, invoked by name so it stops rederiving the same context every cycle. The fourth is plugins and connectors, the environment. Connectors, built on model context protocol servers, wire the agent to issue trackers, databases, application programming interfaces, chat, and staging. Plugins bundle skills and connectors for reuse across repos. The fifth is subagents. You define distinct agents to explore, implement, and verify, each with its own model and reasoning effort level, because a model must not grade its own work. The sixth is state and memory. Because the model keeps no memory between runs, progress lives in external markdown files or a board like linear, read by the next run. The primitives compose into a lifecycle. A morning automation reads yesterday's continuous integration failures and open issues, and a triage skill writes a prioritized list to a state file. For each fix, an isolated worktree opens where subagents draft the change, and a verifier audits it against the project's skills and tests. Connectors open the pull request, update the ticket, and post to chat. If tests fail, it retries once or twice. If it stalls, it stops and alerts a human, and state persists so the next run resumes. The loops themselves nest. At the core, a model calls tools in a loop until the task is done, reasoning and then acting. Around it, a verification loop scores the output against a rubric and feeds failures back as corrective context. Around that, an event-driven loop lets a document, a schedule, or a webhook fire the agent, making it a background component. And around all of it, a meta loop reads production traces and rewrites the harness itself, so the outer loop improves the inner one. Safety comes from triggers and breaks. The trigger can be a pull request, a continuous integration failure, a schedule, a chat message, or a manual command. The goal must be verifiable, deterministic, like passing tests, or softer like a reviewer's sign-off. A fuzzy goal sends it optimizing forever toward a vague target. Hard breaks are mandatory. A maximum iteration count, no progress detection, a per-day budget in tokens or dollars, and verification stronger than the agent's own word, through tests, type checks, reviewer agents, or diff comparison. Without them, unchecked retries and subagent spawning become runaway cost. One example is a World Cup website that checks hourly for match updates, and, on its own, finds and fixes user-reported bugs. No human in the loop. The leverage moved from prompt engineering to loop design, but the responsibility did not disappear. Approval gates still guard sensitive actions and harness changes. A grader can confirm the link's resolve, but only a human notices when the framing is wrong for the audience. It is fair to ask whether this is genuine innovation or an excuse to burn far more tokens. Either way, verification and comprehension still fall to you. Build the loop like someone who intends to stay the engineer, not just the person who presses go.